Howdy Modi is being billed as a once-in-a-lifetime cultural program on Sunday. That's when the Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be in Houston in the United States attending an event that's being attended by 50,000 of his fans. The cultural program is called Woven, the Indian-American Story. It's a 90-minute cultural program that is a celebration of Indian Americans and their contributions to the cultural and social landscape of the US. Now, this happens at 8 p.m. IST on Sunday night. Join us on NDTV as we broadcast this. But joining us now, Preeti Daura. She's a spokesperson for Howdy Modi. Thanks, Preeti, very much for being with us. 50,000 people in a big stadium. How is this? I mean, tell us about the plans. You must have been planning this for a very long time. Tell us more about the extravaganza.
I'm afraid I'm not able to hear you very clearly. Could you repeat your question?
Can you hear me now?
Not very clearly.
All right. Can you tell us about the event?
Yes, so it's an unprecedented event hosted by the Texas India Forum that brings together 600 organizations and 1,000 volunteers of the Indian American diaspora from all over the US. So you have Hindus, Muslims, Parsis, Sikhs, Gujaratis, you name it. They've all descended on Houston this week. There are preparations at the NRG Stadium, which is one of the largest stadiums in the United States. And the challenge was how to fill it, but it was filled within no time in 3 weeks. So that really speaks to the efforts put by the community, the Indian American diaspora, which has become a very powerful voting bloc today in the US. It's not just that the community is the most wealthy and educated, but it's really become very mainstream. And I think that coming together of the two leaders, Prime Minister Modi and President Trump, is an indication of the significance. You know, it's a coming of age moment for the Indian American community at this point.
Yeah.
And the event really highlights that.
And the visit of President Trump, sort of coming in and greeting the audience and Prime Minister Modi, is that, in a sense, one of the big highlights as well, that you've got the US President reaching out to Indo-Americans in this manner as well?
Yes, I think that President Trump is really trying to make this point that the Indian American diaspora is important, and also the relationship with India is very significant. And this is really a gesture of goodwill and friendship towards the Prime Minister, towards the people of India, and towards the Indian American diaspora. And it is appreciated here in Houston. It will be on full display on September 22nd.
How concerned are you about protests? Because there have been protests as well from some journalists, some academics as well, saying that Houston shouldn't be welcoming Prime Minister Modi. Is that a concern for you?
Not at all. It's not a concern. I think that this is, just like India, this is a democracy, and we absolutely respect the right of people to come and protest. We are very focused on the positive relations that are coming out. It's very clear, even in the American press today, that the Indian American diaspora is getting a lot of recognition through this event. And also US-India relations. I mean, the world's largest democracy and the oldest democracy, whose tenets rest on energy security and also, coming together for counterterrorism purposes. These are the things that people want to have addressed today. You want climate change, you want anti-terrorism, you want trade to be resolved.
Right.
And those are the larger issues that we will be focused on. But more than anything else, on behalf of Texas India Forum, I just invite everybody to watch this wonderful program called Woven that will be shown, which is a 90-minute program of how Indian Americans have woven into the mainstream American tapestry today, while being connected.
Well, we
to
certainly,
the
Preeti, we certainly look forward to that. We'll be broadcasting that live over here in India as well. And good luck with this mega event. And thanks very much for joining us.